Welcome to Opinion. Opinion is my favorite video of the week. Opinion is a program where I give you my opinion, whether to accept it or not, of course, as usual, is your call, and I don't have to, carry papers and show you graphs and all of that. So that's opinion for you. And today I have a very interesting topic. Do you remember this movement called India Against Corruption? Do you remember Anna Hazare? Do you remember the old thin Kejriwal? Do you remember Kiran Bedi? Do you remember Kumar Vishwas? Do you remember that entire clan that were there in that stage trying to fight for something called as Jan Lokpal Bill? Do you know what happened to this concept of Jan Lokpal? Jan Lokpal from 2014 till date has not convicted a single person. So now there was this man called Anna Hazare. Anna Hazare possibly created the biggest movement in India after the freedom struggle, created this huge movement for the concept of Jan Lokpal Bill. He wanted the Congress government to bring about, or the UPA government to bring about this Jan Lokpal Bill. UPA government lost in 2014. After that, Mr. Anna Hazare or almost every other person who would stand next to him, and play with the flag and go run around the Maidan and all that, none of those people has even bothered to figure out what happened to Jan Lokpal Bill. Is it working? Is it there? Is it not there? So on and so forth. Crores of people in India participated in India Against Corruption to bring about Jan Lokpal Bill. Now the question arises that bhaiya, if one didn't bother about Jan Lokpal Bill, then why was this concept of India Against Corruption? Was this concept of India Against Corruption genuinely to eradicate corruption out of this country, therefore bring about Jan Lokpal Bill and eradicate corruption out of this country, or was the motive something different? Also, who is this Anna Hazare? Okay, let's ask a simple question. You involve crores of people. You spend crores of rupees to create this movement, to make this movement happen in this country between 2013 and 2014. You spend crores of rupees. Hundreds of crores of rupees actually. This is what I think, like I said, my opinion. And then after the government falls, the UPA government is pulled down, sab bulchul, everybody is gone home. So what does that mean? Was this movement genuinely to ensure that Jan Lokpal Bill is instituted, or was this bill to ensure, or was this movement genuinely therefore, what I wanted to ask is, was this movement therefore genuinely intended to bring about Jan Lokpal Bill or Jan Lokpal per se in India, or was this to just ensure that the UPA government is pulled down? What was the objective of this particular movement? Now let us look at the people involved in this movement. Okay, let us go backwards, not from the top, let us go from the bottom. Kiran Bedi, who was one of the forerunners of this movement, who said that I am a political baba. I am not going to get either involved with BJP or with Congress or with anybody. A political, fighting for the rights of the people, activism, fought elections in Bharatiya Janata Party, with Bharatiya Janata Party in Delhi, lost miserably, then became the governor, Bharatiya Janata Party governor. And she acted typically like most of the governors who belonged to Bharatiya Janata Party acted. So that was Kiran Bedi, Arvind Kejriwal. Arvind Kejriwal, who claimed to be again apolitical, saying that Baba, my job is to only eradicate corruption from this country. He started calling everybody Adani corrupt, Ambani corrupt, Tata corrupt, Birla corrupt. He called everybody corrupt, except for himself, of course. And later on, he thought no, he wanted to be the Prime Minister of India. So he started a party which wanted to fight Lok Sabha elections. Of course, lost miserably, but won Delhi. So from a political place, he became hardcore politician, wanted to be a hardcore politician, wanted to be a powerful politician. That is Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. Now, let us talk about Anna Hazare. You see, what I understand about Anna Hazare, and like I said, this is my opinion. You can believe it or you cannot believe it. What I understand and learn about Anna Hazare in Maharashtra is that Anna Hazare was always somebody who was used as a political tool. Now, what they say about Anna Hazare in the political circles in Maharashtra is that once upon a time, Anna Hazare worked with Congress to ensure that he keeps Sharad Pawar in check. Which means that Anna Hazare would allege corruption charges against Sharad Pawar, constantly keep at it to ensure that Sharad Pawar is kept in check, and therefore Congress, especially late Vilasrao Deshmukh, has control over Maharashtra politics. This was Anna Hazare's role, as people say. Like I said, these are rumors, these are hearsays, but this is what more or less a lot of people in the know of Maharashtra politics would say. Anna Hazare had no constitutional power ever in Maharashtra, but Anna Hazare, they say, had a government vehicle and all of that. Anna Hazare, they say that I have not seen it, but Anna Hazare, people say, also had an office in Mantralaya once upon a time. Why would a man get so much privileges? And why would an honest man take so much privileges? I mean, they call him Gandhi and all that. I don't remember Gandhi going and calling Nehru and saying, idhara, Parliament House mein a cabin chahiye mere ko. I don't think Mahatma Gandhi ever said it. Why would this man do it? So, if you actually look at Anna Hazare, you would see that Anna Hazare was not all that selfless and all of that. He liked power. He liked a good car with a red light and all that. He liked all that. He liked bodyguards and all around him and all that. He stays in a temple and all of that is fine, but he liked his bodyguards and everything. The point that I am trying to make is that somewhere down the line, I believe that India Against Corruption was not a political activist movement. It was a complete political movement with a single objective of pulling down UPA government and possibly reinstating or possibly bringing up Bharatiya Janata Party government. Not reinstating, my apologies. Bringing up Bharatiya Janata Party government. This was the clear objective of India Against Corruption. Now, in the process, when things happened, people like Arvind Kejriwal said, why BJP government? Why not my government? Why not I become the Prime Minister? So, people started, everybody, power corrupts, and power is a very beautiful thing. Nobody likes to keep away from it. So possibly Arvind Kejriwal, niyat change hua, his ideas changed, his aims, objectives changed, and maybe he wanted power. So he drifted and he started up. Anna Hazare never supported him. Because Anna Hazare stuck to the agenda. Anna Hazare said, no, it was supposed to be Bharatiya Janata Party that needs to get power. Why should AAP happen? So Anna Hazare never ever supported Bharatiya Janata Party. Never ever supported AAP in this case. Never supported AAP in this case. Now, the last point I wanted to ask. A lot of people would say that, what do you expect of Anna Hazare? He's an old man, Baba. How can you expect Anna Hazare to fight forever? How can you expect Anna Hazare to fight and ask for Lok Jan Lokpal? He fought, no? Once. Achha, 2014, this man fought. He would sit in dharna. He would not eat. He would starve and he would keep Maun Vrat, and all of that happened. Whether he genuinely did that, not, I don't know. I have stories for that too. But we will keep that for another day. But the point is, people say that, he did that. Achha, 2014 tak he could do it. Till the election he could do it. After the election, all of a sudden he became old. After the election, all of a sudden, you couldn't talk, he couldn't walk, he couldn't fight, he retired. So all this was just till the day of the election, and the next day morning, after BJP came into power, he retired and he became old man. Is that possible? Because after that, he has not even once gone out and asked कि भाई इतना दिन भूखा रहा, इतना दिन सोया नहीं, इतना दिन मैंने खाना नहीं खाया. अरे यार, he didn't even go once and ask कि क्या हुआ मेरे जन लोकपाल का यार? What happened to my जन लोकपाल? Is it actually working? Why are people not getting convicted? If Jan Lokpal bill if Jan Lokpal, I'm sorry, not bill, I've been constantly saying bill, what I meant is Jan Lokpal. If Jan Lokpal has been instituted, why are people not getting convicted? Not a single conviction. Did he even ask? So this makes me conclude that somewhere down the line, he was not bothered about Jan Lokpal and corruption and all that. His intentions were different. The core team that formulated India against corruption, the core team, a lot of people who genuinely wanted to fight corruption, they were all weeded out. And the rest of the people, their intentions were different. They took whatever they wanted out of this entire India against corruption movement. They took apna jo hai, sabne bator liya, everybody kept it. And now everybody has their own career. Like Arvind Kejriwal has his own career, Kiran Bedi made her own career, and so on and so forth. And people like Prashant Bhushan all were weeded out. People who genuinely wanted to, thought that they were fighting, doing something against corruption, all, they were weeded out. Yogendra Yadav and all were weeded out. So this is the story of India against corruption. This is my version. Before I end the last 2 minutes, I had a boss, and I thought he was one of the finest salesperson, one of the finest marketeers in this country. You see, this gentleman used to tell us that, the best way to fight a competition is to fight a market leader or defeat a market leader is to make that market leader feel complacent. The day the market leader gets complacent, that day he refuses, he misjudges his competition. When he misjudges his competition, he undermines the competition, and when he undermines the competition, he commits mistake, and the day he commits mistake, he starts falling and the competition starts coming up. So this boss of mine used to say, the best strategy in this world when it comes to sales is to ensure that make the market leader feel that he is all powerful. Why am I saying it? Is because something similar is happening in Indian politics. Think about it. You see, Bharatiya Janata Party and Narendra Modi is all powerful at the moment. There is no debate about it. But the fact is, one after another, there are decisions that have been taken which may have repercussions to the future of Bharatiya Janata Party and the future of Mr. Narendra Modi. Decisions wherein the action on BBC, for instance, a lot of people thought it was unwarranted. Not taking any actions or getting too much involved with the Hindenburg-Adani issue. Government could have kept off. A lot of people thought that they could have done a better job out of it. So on and so forth. Now, Rahul Gandhi being, the court, of course, must have given the verdict, and nobody says that the government asked the court to give the verdict. All that one doesn't want to talk, but definitely suspending Rahul, or rather, not even suspending, disqualifying Rahul Gandhi with such haste from the Lok Sabha, was it required? Is it actually going to help this government? Is it going to make a difference to this government? Will it help the government or harm the government? Is this government, is Mr. Narendra Modi, is Bharatiya Janata Party such a well-oiled election machine? Are they taking their popularity for granted? And are they undermining their competition? Are they undermining Rahul Gandhi? You decide and you let me know. I feel that they are, and I feel that there is a certain amount of complacency that has set into Bharatiya Janata Party, and Bharatiya Janata Party's decisions are based on that, are being influenced by that, not based on that, but are being influenced by those complacencies, and that's what I see. But that in no way am I saying therefore that therefore everything is changed, therefore now Bharatiya Janata Party will lose 2024 and Congress will win. All that I'm not saying, and it may not happen either. But yes, these are decisions which were taken in haste. They are not the best, and Congress or Rahul Gandhi can only benefit out of these hasty decisions if he acts, or the party acts in a way where they actually take advantage of these decisions, take advantage of this particular situation to help them. So that's the point I wanted to make. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time in The Opinion, that is next Sunday at 9 p.m. Till then, namaskar.